everybody. Today we're going to cover how to host a meeting, how to read the script, follow the script, and actually host a meeting. And it's not as complicated. It's pretty simple and easy. And we set you up for success. We don't want people to fail. So what you want to do is you can have these open all the time. I have much more than this open when my browser opens up. And all you have to do is click on these dots, the ellipses, and then click on settings, and you go to on startup. And this is from the Google Chrome. I don't know what it's like on Firefox or any of the other browsers available, but this is Google Chrome. Click on startup, and then just click on use current pages. Just click on use current pages, and every time your browser opens, it'll open up to the pages that you have open right now. And again, I have three times, four times more than this open every time that my browser opens up. And I'll show you at the end how many open up automatically. Um, all right, so that's how you do it. Again, you go to the ellipses, the dots, click on settings, and then you click on startup, and you tell it to use the current pages. These pages will open up every time you open up your browser. So I always have these open, service positions for the month, so that for any meeting, if I want to know who's scheduled to host the meeting, it's right there. And this is all our meeting scripts. That's open all the time also. And the info to copy and paste in the chat. That's open all the time as well. And yes, if you want, you can even have you can also have our website open. Have the website open and on the service members page. This way, again, everything is at your fingertips. And this service page has everything that you need on it. Everything that you need is on this service page. And you can listen to music as you're navigating the page. So if someone wants the meeting ID and password, it's here. If you want to join a meeting and there's one going on, you just click on this link and you're in the meeting. If someone talks suicide, you can send them this information. And there's not much more we can do if someone talks about suicide. Service positions for the month, you just click on that link, and I showed you the service positions for the month. All our meeting scripts, I showed you that as well. Info to copy and paste in the chat, I showed you that as well. And I guess you can look this over if you want. It will give you a refresher. Definitely, it'll show you how to claim host and give you a refresher on how to raise hands, lower hands to secure the chat. But the video now will probably makes this obsolete. But I guess it's much faster using this. If you just want to remember how to share screen, then you can just go down here, share screen, how to share screen. Also how to mute all to make sure that the box is unchecked. So this is still available. and that's in the hosting and co-hosting duties Zoom guide. And we also have the chips now. If you want to play music during the chips, that's here. It's also in the info to copy and paste right underneath the chip script. You have a few versions that you can play one of your choice. Right. So again, this website has everything you need. Pause for the cause, chips. So let's get right to it. You're hosting, let's say you're hosting the 7 a.m. meeting. So all you do is go on all our meeting scripts and you click on the 7 a.m. meeting script. All this information from here, and there's even a reminder to uncheck the box when you mute all. And a reminder to not comment after each share, not to comment after every share. Some people still do it. Okay, so again, all this information is the same in all our meetings up until you get to here. And this will tell you what's specific to this particular meeting. So Monday and Tuesday are different. Wednesday is different. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are different. And then all this is the same in all our meeting scripts. And you read all this. You start from the top to the bottom. You read it, and then you get to today's meeting. And today is Friday. So today's meeting, then you're scrolling down to Friday. You don't want to have dead air. So you don't just want to be silent as you're scrolling down to Friday. What you want to do is say, okay, today's meeting is Friday. So let's look at the Friday script. And here we are on Friday. Okay, so today is Friday. And today is No Matter What Club meeting. We're here to share our experience. So you read all this. You read all this. You read the topic questions as well. You read all the topic questions. And you also put them in the chat. If today was Monday, you would read the Monday script. So you read the whole thing. Again, read all the topic questions and then copy and paste them in the chat as well. Okay. Okay. So let's say today was Monday. You read all this. Now you bypass all the rest of the scripts and you just go down to the bottom. And at the bottom here, it's the same in all our meetings. So after you read that day's script, meeting topic, then you scroll down and you open the meeting for discussion. You read, the host reads the pause for the cause halfway into the meeting, and it gives you some guidelines as to when to stop the sharing and start the script, so we can end the meeting on time. Because a lot of our meetings are, are followed by another meeting pretty soon after, sometimes maybe even 15 minutes after the one finishes. So try to do your best to finish the meeting on time. Be aware of the time so that if you need to go down to 2 minute shares, then you need to go down to 90-second shares, maybe 1 minute share. And me personally, I like to let everyone share. So I'll even go down to 30 seconds and get everyone in. Okay, so this is at the bottom of every script. And if you need the pause, it's right in here as well. If you need the chips, it's right in here. We want to get newcomers involved. We want to get people new to our meeting involved. Okay, and there's a reminder when we're doing the chips, you want to go to security and check. This time you want to check unmute themselves so that everyone will be able to unmute. Right. So now let's look at another meeting script. Let's look at the 11:30 meeting. just to show you that they're all pretty much the same. So again, all this is the same. You want to get in 15 minutes before the meeting starts. Get your people. Well, okay, so we need to we read or the host reads the pause now. Get a person to do the chips. Okay, so you need to get a timer, get a person for the chips. And you want to get a co-host. Uh, I'm sorry, you want to get about two or three co-hosts to take care of the Zoom bombers. If you're in the meeting and you notice that you need some help, just go to the Telegram group and say, hey, any co-hosts available to help out. And you know how it is. Many people will come in and help if they're available. So again, all this is the same. Please do not comment after each share. Uh, and if you're the host, let everyone speak before you. Let everyone share before you do. And again, a reminder to uncheck the box when you mute all. We don't want the Zoom bombers to be able to mute. And all this is the same in our meetings. All this is the same until you get to here. And this tells you what's specific for this meeting. Monday, Tuesday are different. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is different. Saturday, Sunday are different. And then again, all this is the same in all our meetings. And you get to today's meeting. And today is Friday. Let's say today was Wednesday. Okay, so you go down to Wednesday. And again, you don't want dead air. You don't want to be totally silent as you're scrolling down because then people are going to wonder did you lose your audio? Did they lose their audio? Is there something wrong? Did you freeze? Did they freeze? So you want to keep talking. All right. Today's meeting. All right. So today is Wednesday. And let's see what today's topic is. Okay. It's an ask it basket question. So this one is a little more involved, just a little bit more. But once you've done it one time, you'll get the hang of it. And if today was Friday, then you would scroll down to Thursday, Friday script, and today's a no matter what club meeting. So let the group know what type of meeting it is. Don't just start reading. Let them know, okay, today's a no matter what club meeting. We're here to share our experience, strength, and hope. And again, you read the whole thing and you read all the topic questions because that gets people so engaged. We've had so many people tell us they love the questions and they're very poignant questions, very pertinent questions, and makes people think. So you read all the questions, you put them in the chat, and again, you scroll down to the bottom where it says we open the meeting for discussion, and the host reads the pause for the cause halfway into the meeting and gives you some guidelines on when to try to give maybe 10 minutes. We don't need a whole 15 minutes for the chips, but give at least 10 minutes to start the chips so that they can be done on time. And when we get to the chips, remember to go to settings and check unmute themselves so that everyone will be able to unmute. So again, we set you up for success. We don't want anyone to fail. We're not going to set you up to fail. This is pretty simple and pretty easy. If you only have one device, uh, what you can do is pull up the script on your phone. Don't print out the scripts. You don't want to print out the scripts. It's a waste of time and paper because changes could be made at any moment. And these documents are very mobile friendly. So bring them up on your phone, and then use your computer to have the Zoom on and have all your tabs, whatever you need on, so that whatever you need, you have it open. So all our meeting scripts, and I showed you two of them, and again, they're all the same. All right, let's look at one more, 7 p.m. meeting. And all this is the same. host reads the okay, so you get someone for the chips, you get your timer, and you get at least two co-hosts. And again, a reminder, uncheck the box when you mute all so that Zoom bombers cannot unmute. And again, all this is the same until you get to here. So in this particular meeting, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are different. Friday, Saturday is different. And Sunday is different. And all this is the same. Then you get to today's meeting. And let's say today was Wednesday, or today is Wednesday. So again, you scroll down, okay, and you don't want dead air. Okay, today's Wednesday. Today's meeting is, let's see what's on tap for Wednesday. Okay, so it's Wednesday. I came from my drinking, but stayed for my thinking. Again, let them know what the meeting is about, what the name of the meeting. Let them know what it is, and then you read the script for that meeting. Read all the topic questions and put them in the chat. Actually, what you should do is read the questions first before putting them in the chat. This way, you've read the questions, they have time to think about them, and while you're putting it in the chat, they have time to raise their hands. So you don't want to waste time looking for this or putting it in the chat and then reading it. It's better to read the questions first and then put them in the chat. This way, they'll have time to raise their hands as you're putting them in the chat, and let them know that it's in the chat. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have topics in our in our meetings. Our meetings are not one where people come in and talk about their day or talk about how they're feeling. We have topics so that we stay in the solution, we provide an answer, and we provide hope. There are other meetings out there where people can go talk about their day, talk about how they're feeling, but keep them guided on the topic, please. If somebody comes in and says, "Oh, I was late, I didn't hear the topic," stop them and remind them, just read a few topic questions for them so that they stay on point. If we're in a big book meeting, they talk about what we read. If we're in a step meeting, they talk about the step that we're covering. Don't let anyone pull the okey doke and say, "Oh, I didn't hear the topic, but let me tell you where I'm at right now." No, remind them of what the topic is so that they stay on topic. And at the bottom, the host reads the pause of the clause halfway into the meeting. And again, be aware of the time. And if you're a co-host, help the host out. Remind them, perhaps, or just send them something in the chat. If they don't see it the first time you put it in, then unmute yourself and just give them a gentle reminder. Gentle reminder. Maybe we should go down to 2-minute shares, maybe 90-second shares, maybe 1-minute shares, so that we can end the meeting on time and also get everyone in. All right. So again, everything you need is right here. And as a host, you can even put this into the copy and paste information in the chat yourself. I mean, this is all. If you do nothing else but put this in, this has everything they need to know about our meetings. It has the website. It has the 7 tradition money contributions, where to order their AA literature, information about our workshops, where to get their tips, the men's and women's phone list, the Telegram group, the service team information, and attendance verification. So all you copy and paste the whole thing, put it all in there. Now, what I've started doing for the chips is just copying and pasting this for the chips. And if you want to keep it even simpler, just copy this for the chips. But I like to put all this in there because someone's going to ask. They've been there the whole meeting, but at the end, They're going to ask, oh, how do I get attendance verification? We put the thing in the chat 500 times throughout the meeting. But yeah, so, all right. And this is random information you can put in. And again, now for the chips, we have you can play the music. Any co-host can play the music, so we don't need just a few people to do it. If you want some, if you, I can spend 10 minutes with you to go over it if you want to do it. So again, it's random information. Just get a feel. You'll get a feel for what to put in when. You don't want to spam the chat, by putting everything in there because we don't need everything in there. What else? What else do we have? So, I think this is it, folks. I think we've covered everything. And if you want to know, if you want to be added as a user, send me your email so that I will add you as a user to Zoom on the Zoom account, and you will bypass the waiting room, and you can get into the meeting and claim host if you're hosting a meeting, or even if you're not hosting the meeting and you want to bypass the waiting room. Let Send me your email on Telegram, not in not on chat, but in Telegram, direct message on Telegram with your email, and I will add you as a user, and you will be able to. Even if you have a paid account, it will not affect your account at all. Even if you have a paid account. Okay. Thank you very much. Best of luck. Please, we want more people to get involved. We have 14 meetings, 7 days a week, and eventually we'll go to more meetings. So right now we're open 18 hours plus from 6 a.m. to midnight and beyond. Our last meeting is at 11 p.m. Eastern time.